Okay, this is where I drilled the hole down through the granite. Have my fill tube coming up through here. Electrical wires going down to the relay and the solenoid valve. This is a old adapter I got off a Wi-Fi router. These here are 2 float switches. You can get these float switches off eBay for about, I don't know, $5-6, maybe a little cheaper. I'll put 2 of them on here just in case the first one fails. Right now it's in closed position. That's in closed position. As the water comes up and hits this, it actually opens the circuit, which causes the relay to open and cut the solenoid off. If this one fails, you got to back up here, which will open the circuit up and do the same thing. This is 2 pieces of aluminum I've bent that I wrapped over the reservoir for the water, for the Keurig, for the reservoir. And this is what it looks like once they're on the reservoir. This piece of aluminum here, you can just adjust the holes up and down if you need to, but for the most part I just take it down to the bottom. You see here, like I said, there's your float switches, and to get the water flowing you just plug it in, plug the adapter into the wall. And as you can see, the water starts flowing in. And I do take this a loose once a week just to clean it out. Sometimes you get like a little algae start growing in it just from the standing water. I do that once every week. Clean it out with vinegar. Just put some vinegar in it, brush it out, rinse it out, and put it back in service. And so now the switch is about to come up, which is going to stop the flow of water. You might hear the solenoid kick off. And it's off. If you was to run some coffee through, turn it on. Have to get a coffee pot to put in. Once it starts, you can see it go down. Water just came on, starting to fill it back up slowly. Once it stops pumping the water into the pot, now it's going to come back up slowly. And the water just cut off. And it's going to start brewing in a second. Once the coffee has brewed, it'll fill the inside of the Keurig back up. Water will drop again, and it'll come back up to this level where I have it set and cut off. Saves a lot of time. It's filling up now. It drops a little bit, turn the switch on. I have a valve adjusted under the cabinets to adjust the flow of water going into the Keurig, and that's it on the filling part. Okay, this is where the water's coming in at. It's actually, I have a valve here so I can adjust the flow going into the solenoid valve here. If you don't put a valve there, it fills up too quick and you'll get like an on-off action constantly the whole time it's filling up, but you can back the flow off till it's just barely on and allow the water to drain out, and the switch won't click off and on. This is the solenoid. It's a 12-volt solenoid. Once again, you can get these on eBay. I don't know, a couple dollars. Pretty sure it's under $10. In here, I have a relay with those just some marks from something else I used this box for. But it's just a 12-volt relay in here. You don't want to run 12 volts from the transformer through those float switches. You want to run them to a relay and have the 12 volts, actually the current for the solenoid, go through the relay. And that's about it. Works great. Had it up and going for about a year. And like I said, once again, the only maintenance I have to do is just clean the reservoir out once a week. Hopefully you guys like this. Give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Okay, this is a schematic of the circuit. I'm not an artist, so excuse the chicken scratch. This is your power adapter. Simple circuit is the common, which is a negative, is going to go down, pigtail down from here, and it's going to go into the coil of the relay switch. This here is the whole relay switch. That's the common negative. It's going to also go over to your solenoid valve, and that's the run for the negative. The power, which is the positive, is going to come down. It's going to go down through both switches. It's going to go down through the first float switch, back down to the second float switch, then it's going to go over to the other side of the coil. This coil here actually turns the switch on. So once the power goes down through both of these switches, this coil comes on and closes this switch here. The power going to that switch is coming down. It's going over here, down, and up to the switch. Right now this switch is normally open. Then it goes down over to your solenoid valve. And that is a circuit. Once again, excuse me for my chicken scratch. Kind of hard to explain. If you have any knowledge of a relay, this should be pretty simple to hook up.